Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Do you have any leftover wrapping paper? If you do, stay tuned. Has this ever happened to you? You've needed a bag, you can't find a bag, you're not dressed to go out and buy a bag, but you really need that bag right now? Well, today I'm going to help you with that dilemma. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by, and welcome to all of my new subscribers and to all of my new friends. Welcome back to all of my longtime subscribers and longtime friends. Thank you all so very much for the wonderful ways that you show up for me and my channel every single day. I really do appreciate the positive comments, the positive support, the words of encouragement. All of it helps, so thank you so very much. Here's some wrapping paper. I'll give you a closer look at what we're going to do with it in just a minute. But y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. Y'all, there are so many ways that we can use wrapping paper. We can use it to create our own special designer paper, but that's not what we're going to be doing today. Today we're going to be solving one of those last minute problems where we need a gift bag and we don't happen to have one. We're going to take our wrapping paper and I'm going to show you a very quick and easy way to make a bag using that wrapping paper. So let's get started. So I have some wrapping paper, and all I did was I took a very long roll of wrapping paper and I just cut through it in thirds because I didn't need the whole amount of the wrapping paper to be able to do this project, and I didn't want the excess in my way. So y'all, this really is going to be very easy. I am not going to be giving any measurements, just showing a process. And the reason why I'm not going to be giving any measurements is because you can decide using this process how big you want your bag to be. So I am just going to take my ruler and I'm going to tear off some of my paper. And like I said, I'm not measuring at all. So now I'm going to take this and I'm just going to take one part of it and fold it over like this. So I'll try to match the top and the bottom. So I'm just folding that over and then I'm giving it a crease. So I'm going to take my glue. You can use tape if you want. And I'm just going to run a bead of glue right here on the edge of the widest side. Then I'll take this piece and I'm just going to place it in that glue. Now, nothing about your little bag is going to be perfect, but it'll be cute and it'll be able to serve you well in a pinch. So now that we have our piece like this, we are going to take the bottom, fold it up as far as you need for it to go, depending on the bag size that you need, and just crease it. Then you're going to take one side and bring it down to create a point. So all I did, and I'll show you that in a minute. So all I'm doing is taking one part of that piece that I folded, taking this point and matching it to the end of the bag here, and then I can crease. We'll do the same thing over here. So we're going to take this point, let's bring it down to the bottom, and then we want to give it a nice little crease. And some of you may have seen this technique. This is not my original idea. This is a technique we've been using to make bags forever and a day. So now we're going to take this piece. We have those creases, so we're going to open it and we're just going to make sure that we have that nice little point there. Just take it and fold it in at that point. Like that. Then we're going to do the same thing on this side. So I zoomed in a little bit more so that you can see. So you have this point where you've creased. We're going to take that point and just lay it down, matching it with the crease that's on the inside. So crease to crease, lay it down, And there you have it. There's the bottom. So then we're going to take this piece and we're just going to fold it up. When I fold it up, I am just going to bring this part about 1/2 inch above this fold here. So just bring that up like that. Then I'm going to take my glue and we're going to place our glue on this section right here. And then we're just going to fold up, getting that nice and stuck. Then we're going to do the same thing over here. So I'm going to take this part and I'm just going to fold it over like this. I'm going to place my glue on these triangles here. And I'm going to place a little bit of glue going across the top there. Then I'll fold that over. We can get that nice and stuck. Now I'm just going to take the side, and when I fold it in, I'm going to fold it in so that I am folding to meet that point. So I'm just folding like this. So you can see that I met that point on my fold. We'll do the same thing over here. I am just going to make sure that when I'm folding, my point is nice and tight. And then I can fold. And like I said earlier, your little bag might not be perfect, but y'all, it's going to be cute. So now we have our bag, and all we have to do is open it. Take your hand, go on the inside, and open your bag. Then we're going to have the middle score mark that needs to be folded in. So all we're going to do is take the outer pieces and make sure they are sticking out, because we want that inside piece to go in. And you can do this with any wrapping paper. I happen to be using Dollar Tree wrapping paper for this. So I am just folding in my side like that. So there's my bag shape. I'm going to flip it over to this side, and we're going to do the same thing. So I'm just going to make sure that my first fold is going out. The middle fold, or the middle score, is going in. And so y'all, there is my bag. I'm just going to smooth those sides. I have a nice little bag. I'm going to show you a very quick and easy way to stabilize this bag so that if you do place something with any weight in it, the bottom will be nice and sturdy. So I have brought in a couple of chipboard scraps of varying sizes, and I just want to find one that is going to be a close fit. So I am just going to take my scissors, and I'm not going to measure. I am just going to eyeball by placing it next to it. That will go in there nicely. I can see that I need to trim off just a little bit. And I'm also going to shorten my bag because we're going to make this a bag with handles. Again, I am just eyeballing as I cut across. I think that's okay. So now I can take this piece, do a very quick test fit to make sure that it's going in the bottom nicely, and it is. So now I'm just going to take it, and let's add some glue because I don't want this moving around. And we're going to just put that in. I'll take my hand and just make sure that I'm getting a stick on this. If you've ever wanted to make your own bags, whether it's from a sheet of scrap paper or some wrapping paper, this process works for both. So you decide how big you want your bag to be, and then use that process that I just showed you to get the size that you want. So here is my little bag. It is nice and firm here on the base, so I can add some goodies. I can add a candle to this if I want. Just make sure that you're not adding anything that might poke through the wrapping paper. So I think I'm going to take off just a little bit more because I don't need this bag to be as high as it is. So I'm just cutting across. And just neaten that up. I think I'm going to add some handles to the bag using some ribbon and my hot glue. So I am just going to place a little bit of hot glue right on the inside, being very careful not to burn my fingers. Take my ribbon, place it in the hot glue. Place some hot glue on this side. Add my ribbon. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So I'm going to take some hot glue, place down a little bit of hot glue on the inside, take that ribbon, put it in the hot glue. Then I'll just do a loop, but I'm going to make sure that my handles are the same height. Then I can add some glue to put that handle down like that. And there we have our sweet little bag with handles. But I am going to show you how we can firm these handles so that it's not so flimsy and the handles will carry the weight that you're putting in. So I have some red scrap cardstock and I am just going to fold it like this because I just want to get an approximate size of the width of the bag. Remember, no measuring. And then I'm going to cut off 2 strips. Again, no measuring. If you don't like the no measuring, go ahead and just measure each one of your pieces out. But what I'm going to do is take these pieces, we put them in the bag, and they act as a stabilizer. They actually give us some weight to the top portion of this bag, and it firms up the top part. So I am going to take my wet glue. I'm not going to use the hot glue because I don't want the humps that might come with the hot glue on this part. So we're going to take this and we're going to put it in our bag. And basically what we're doing is we're sandwiching the ribbon in between the bag and the scrap paper. So now you can see how I did that. And I'm just going to take my big old spatula and get that smooth out, and we'll flip it over. So I'm just going to take this piece, add my glue, and we're going to place it on top of the ribbon. Then I'll go in with my big old spatula and get it stuck. So now we have nice sturdiness to being able to carry this bag. So I'm going to take one of my stickers. It's just a border sheet. We're going to put it down. We'll cut it right there. Then I'll take the back part. And y'all, now we have a very beautiful bag that we can make to give one of our lovely Christmas gifts. So I'm just going to take one of my little red dots. We're going to put one there. And we're going to put one here. And so there is our sweet little bag. I am going to take some of this scrap and I'm going to cut out the number 25. It's going to be my little embellishment. So now I can just take this piece and I'm going to lift this just a little bit, and then we'll put that right there. I'm going to hold it in place with a little bit of hot glue. So now we can take it and we're going to put it right there. So y'all, there is a very quick and easy way to make your own bag using wrapping paper. Add a little stabilizer to the bottom, stabilizer to the top, and some handles, and you have a beautiful bag. Or just roll down the top and seal it with a sticker, and you have a beautiful roll top bag that you can use. So you can make it with the handles, or you can just fold it down the way that we would an old-fashioned lunch bag. I am going to bring this one in as well so that you can see how easy it is to make your own bags using wrapping paper. So if you need a bag and you don't have one, but you do have some wrapping paper, go ahead, pull that wrapping paper out and use the technique that I just showed you to make a bag. Or you can use regular old scrapbook paper to make that bag as well. Heavyweight scrapbook paper will be hard to work with on a project like this, but your regular text weight scrapbook paper is perfect for this. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed today's fun, quick and easy way to help you do those last minute Christmas rushes. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.